What's about Bhagavad Gita? It's real. When I say real, I do not mean real in the literal sense of the word. I don't mean that the entire 700 odd shlokas were narrated on the battlefield or such things. No, not really in that sense. It's quite possible that Krishna said something to Arjuna on the battlefield. And later on, the Veda Vyasa just narrated it in the best possible way in his own words. Quite possible. But even if that happened, that doesn't take anything away from the sheer intensity and the grandeur of the happening. And an able teacher is convincing a reluctant student mire in sentimentality to not to quit and do his dharma, do his duty. At a purely academic or conceptual level, the Ashtavakra Gita is no inferior to the Bhagavad Gita, not at all. Some people even say that the Ashtavakra Gita is actually a notch higher than the Bhagavad Gita when it comes to the purity of exposition. That might be the cost, but it doesn't matter. It's the intensity and audacity in the setting of the Bhagavad Gita that keeps it way above any scripture in terms of its relevance, its significance. It will always remain relevant because of all us are Arjunas caught in their own flesh, in their blood, in their tears, in their emotions, in their past. And being caught, we forget what our dharma is. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita is immortal. As long as Arjuna lives within us, we will continue to need Krishna. Also, see the kind of ways Krishna uses to convince Arjuna. That will tell you about what stops Arjuna, and therefore, what is it that all of us need to break free of our Arjuna-ness. Krishna could have just instructed or even ordered Arjuna to fight, and Arjuna had sincere regards for Krishna. Chances are he wouldn't have disregarded Krishna's advice. If Krishna orders point blank, fight, Arjuna would have probably acquiesced. But instead, Krishna proceeds to narrate all spiritual knowledge to Arjuna. That will tell you what it was that was stopping Arjuna. If to make Arjuna fight, knowledge has to be given to Arjuna, then what was it that was preventing Arjuna from fighting? Lack of knowledge, ignorance. Now, what stands between you and your duty? Ignorance. Now you know why Krishna had to come up with the hundreds of verses when the task could probably have been done by a mere strong order. Because Krishna knew that the thing is not so straightforward. An order would probably get Arjuna to fight, but only in a very half-hearted way, and you cannot defend dharma half-heartedly. Therefore, the 18 chapters, therefore the hundreds of verses.